everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the explosive, high-octane world of one of the best military action shows ever made, Strike Back. If you're a fan of non-stop action, incredible stunts, and a bromance for the ages, you're in the right place. We're going to break down what makes this series so special, from its unforgettable characters to its globe-trotting missions. So what is Strike Back? Originally AUK production, the show was rebooted by Cinemax into the powerhouse we know and love. It revolves around Section 20, a clandestine British intelligence unit tasked with handling high risk, top priority threats around the globe. And when I say high risk, I mean it. We're talking stolen nukes, rogue scientists, international crime syndicates, and full-blown terrorist networks. The heart and soul of the series, for most of its run, are the two leads, Sergeant Michael Stonebridge, the by-the-book British SAS soldier, and Sergeant Damien Scott, the reckless, rule-breaking American Delta Force operator. Played by Philip Winchester and Sullivan Stapleton, their chemistry is absolutely electric. Stonebridge is the professional, the strategist, always focused on the mission parameters. Scott, on the other hand, is a loose cannon. He's impulsive, charming, and has a knack for getting them into and out of impossible situations. Their dynamic is the core of the show. It's the classic buddy cop formula turned up to 11. They bicker, they trade insults, they get on each other's last nerve. But when the bullets start flying, there's no one else they'd rather have watching their back. Their bond is forged in fire, and watching that brotherhood develop over the seasons is one of the most rewarding parts of the entire series. They start as reluctant partners and become family. You truly believe these two would die for each other, and frankly, they almost do multiple times per episode. Now let's talk about the missions. Each season typically follows a single, overarching threat that takes Section 20 across multiple continents. One week they're in Colombia, the next they're in Chechnya, then South Africa, then Thailand. The sense of scale is massive. The production values are insane for a TV show. The locations are real. The gear is authentic, and the action choreography is movie quality, and the action, oh. The action? It's relentless. Strike Back doesn't just have one action scene per episode. The entire episode is practically an action scene. From the moment the show starts, you're thrown into a firefight, a high-speed chase, or a tense infiltration. The practical effects are outstanding. The explosions feel real. The gunfights are technically sound and visceral. And the hand-to-hand combat is brutal and well choreographed. Winchester and Stapleton did a huge. Minus one of their own stunts, and it shows. The authenticity they bring to their roles is incredible. You can feel the exhaustion, the pain, and the sheer determination in their performances. The show is not just about the two leads, though. Section 20 is a team. Over the years, we get some fantastic supporting characters. Figures like Colonel Eleanor Grant, Captain Kate Marshall, and later, Colonel Philip Locke provide the command and control, giving the orders and dealing with the political fallout. These characters are not just desk jockeys, they are often right in the thick of it, making tough calls and facing their own dangers. The show does an excellent job of showing that the stakes are just as high for those in the command center as they are for the operators in the field. One thing Strike Back does exceptionally well is balancing its high-octane action with genuine emotional stakes. This isn't just mindless shooting. The characters have personal lives, families, and demons they're battling. Stonebridge grapples with tragedy and his commitment to the job versus his life at home. Scott is haunted by his past and his dishonorable discharge from the U.S. military. These personal struggles often bleed into their professional lives. Raising the stakes and making their successes and failures feel much more impactful. The show isn't afraid to be dark either. Main characters can and do die. No one is safe. This creates a genuine sense of tension in every single mission. When the team goes out, you're never sure if everyone is coming back, and that makes the victories feel earned and the losses feel devastating. It has this emotional weight that elevates Strike Back from a simple action show to a compelling military drama. Now, the series has gone through a few iterations. After the Scott and Stonebridge era, the show was rebooted again with a new team. While many fans, myself included, will always have a special place for the original duo, the new cast including Warren Brown, Daniel McPherson, and Alan Sumawara did an amazing job of carrying the torch. The spirit of Section 20 lives on. The action is just as intense, the global scope is just as impressive, and the theme of brotherhood remains at its core. It is a testament to the show's formula that it can successfully reinvent itself while staying true to what made it great in the first place. So who's this show for? If you love films like the Jason Bourne series, Mission, Impossible, or Sicario, you will absolutely love Strike Back. If you're a fan of military-themed video games like Call of Duty or Ghost Recon, this is basically the TV show version of those games brought to life with incredible realism. It's pure, unadulterated adrenaline. It's an escape into a world of heroism, sacrifice, and ridiculously cool explosions. But it's also a show with heart. You'll come for the action, but you'll stay for the characters. You'll cheer for their wins, you'll feel their losses, and you'll be on the edge of your seat for every single mission. It's a perfect binge watch, with each season flowing seamlessly into the next. The pacing is breakneck. It never lets up. In conclusion, Strike Back is a masterclass in action television. It perfectly blends cinematic quality action sequences with compelling character development and high-stakes storytelling. The partnership between Stonebridge and Scott is one of the best in modern television history. A bromance that is both hilarious and genuinely touching. Even after their departure, the series maintained its high standard of quality, proving that the spirit of Section 20 is bigger than any single operator. If you haven't seen it, I can't recommend it enough. Go start from the beginning of the Cinemax series, titled Strike Back, Project Dawn. Settle in and prepare for one of the wildest, most entertaining rides you'll ever experience on television. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Have you seen Strike Back? Who's your favorite character? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.